Welcome to another episode of Plant Mom Diary. So today we are going to repot our flame tree for the very first time, but first we gotta doctor up this dusty, nasty, molded, hard, crusty dirt that I just purchased from Lowe's. Never again. So this is what the dirt looks like when I took it out. I am absolutely disappointed, but I am not in the mood to pick this heavy bag up and take it all the way back to Lowe's. So we are simply just going to treat it with some boiling water, and we are going to see how it comes back to life once you add the water to it. And then we're just going to add some nutrients and some perlite, and we're going to use this good old organic potting soil as it was intended to be used, okay? Alright, so now that we have our hot water on our soil, I have some foil on it, just so that all of the soil can just steam and sterilize over and over. But while we wait on that, we're going to prepare the bottom of our bonsai tree trays. I'm going to transplant 2 bonsai tree sprouts today, so I'm going to prepare 2, okay? So I ordered these once again from my favorite Amazon.com. And these are bonsai pots. They come with these cute humidity dripping trays that you put at the bottom. And then you have this nice, you have these nice little trays at the bottom that have mesh nets. Sorry, there is like a tray stuck inside of here. Okay, so now I can show you the mesh so that it can drain the water properly. And then you just sit it here on top of the tray, and then the tray catches the water and also creates humidity for your plant. So what I'm going to do is I want to add some pebbles to the bottom of my trays, okay? So I ordered these. No, I picked these pebbles up actually from Home Depot. And we're going to put that at the bottom of the tray, just like a little layer, probably about a ½ inch. And then we're going to put the soil on top, and then we're going to let the bonsai grow into that, all right? So just stay tuned and keep watching. Thank you. Alright, so that is how I am going to put my layer of pebbles at the bottom. I'm actually not going to show you, well, I'm not going to do the second one right now because I want to check in on this dirt, and I think it's about that time for us to go ahead and start mixing. But before then, let me introduce to you the ones that we're going to transplant. So my flame tree is growing out of control. So let's mix this dirt up now, and then we're going to add some nutrients to it, and then we're going to get to repotting our good old beautiful flame trees. So now it's time to add the nutrients. So first I'm going to add these good old worm castings, okay? So I'm just going to sprinkle it right over the dirt, and then we're going to make sure we mix this in very well. All right, so the next nutrient that we are going to add is bone meal. Okay, so I had a little bit left over from when I was mixing it into some bulbs that I planted. So I sprinkled that in, and I think that's pretty much all we need. If not, I'll add some more to it, but for now we're just going to mix this in and keep it rolling. Alright, so next up is perlite. We're going to add some perlite to our soil. Alright, our soil is good and ready, so it's time to repot our bonsais. So this is the flame tree that we are going to repot today. I have 2 sprouts. One sprout is struggling a little bit, but the other one is thriving, so we're going to go ahead and repot both of them. So just stay tuned and continue to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Well, looky. So here is the third seed that I planted that did not sprout. And now it's like full of like a liquid, like jealous, or how do you say that? Jealous material, I think it's the word I want to use. Gelish, but it's like a jelly inside of it. So I'm guessing it absorbed too much water and just didn't thrive at all. So I went ahead and threw that seed out. And then, yeah, here it is. Look at it. Look at the stuff just squishing out the middle of it. So, yeah. But this one did very well. So, we're going to go ahead and repot this and just pray for the best. I hope 5 years from now I can say, look at my bonsai tree that we planted in 2023. Alright, so that concludes the repotting of our bonsai trees. Now I'm going to sit them on their trays and allow them to drain the water that I just fed them. I'm going to put them in a bright windowsill and allow them to thrive. So stay tuned for my progress.